Hey, Jim here again. And we're trying to attack depression. I created two, actually three main videos that I want people to check out. Attacking anger, Jimmy Spear YouTube. It has another weird title to it too. Attacking loneliness. Attacking bad luck, Jimmy Spear YouTube. And if you look on my website, maybe you can find it. It's like, and it's not like Radio Shack where it's like, oh yeah, you got honest questions and they got blank stares, and you're like a deer frozen headlights, and you're gonna be jerky, road jerky, you know, as far as that's why Radio Shack went out of business, because they had honest questions and people had blank stares about, oh, what do you mean? You never heard of that. And you go to Circuit City. Anyway, what I'm trying to emphasize here is attacking depression and attacking some self-esteem issues too. I know my hair looks like Mighty Max, from the cartoon in the 90s. And I was about like, 13, 14 back then. And I just like to leave it like that. I don't know why. I just like it. And that's what I look like with my eyes open. So we're going to be attacking depression, ASMR. I remember to read the title. And depression, and loneliness, self-esteem, or rather say, like, more enemies that attack. The somatary sensory system. It's not the truth. It's a default errata. In how we feel. So in time, when you get that phone call, or you get glucose for, let's say, anemia, or polyphagia for diabetes, a good example. Anemic when you need sugar, polyphagia when you crave sugar, and even diabetics. Also, need sugar. Well, depression is pretty bad. Can you measure the way a pill is measured on the Ramsey scale? How severe is your depression? And sometimes they get to the point. I will get to the point. That it's like type of negative explained it. Like two black entities, rather say, caving in, and all there is unbridled sin. Now I made my own interpretation because I forgot the Peter Steele, what he said, like life is trapped between two black entities. As far as what depression is, life is trapped between. If I can remember, it's like life is trapped between the black entities. When you trust someone, the illusion has begun. The way to repair, I'm trapped in despair. Trust issues. Exactly. Now I remember that. Thank Yahweh. Thank Yahweh. Thank Yahweh. What other type of negative quotes can we also remember? So we don't feel so all alone when we have depression. I built myself a nice little cage with bars of anger and a whole lot of rage. I can't help asking who's got the key. Well, I know damn well it's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. There's no dark side of the earth. Matter of fact, it's so dark. Instead of the moon. Instead of the moon. Instead of the moon. Instead of the moon. And how can we look at depression as being trapped under ice? Trapped under ice. Trapped under ice. Trapped under ice. We have to tell our viewers, my viewers, you're not alone in thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. That rather say there's no hope. There's no hope. There's no hope. Remember. The color purple. The color purple. The color purple. And the blue grape. I'm tenacious volunteer. There's always hope. 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 But we can't have the atonement, rather say, and have our cake and eat it too, when we're going through impairments of irada, where failed acts and potential, communication between two neurons, is actually dealing too much ceramide, which is believed to have a cellulose, too much fatty cellulose between the axon hillcock and the receptor, and rather say neurotransmitter. And there you go. So depression. We're turning into art. And you can watch also my anger on attacking anger video on Jimmy Spear YouTube, attacking anger. If it doesn't come up, then write a comment. Write a comment on any of my videos, and I'll give you the full address as soon as I see it. Probably, most likely. So how can we attack depression? Rather so through lyrics, turning into art. Especially when we feel we're trapped under ice and we feel no hope. Remember, there's always hope. Always hope. Even if you have to defecate a Prozac the size of a purple pumpkin, there's always hope. There's always hope. And the food you eat, be careful. Some of them you might be highly sensitive to, which could put you in a roller coaster. How do you survive a roller coaster? Been there, done that, my friend. I take off my hat, and because I'm nervous. So with the hat. So anyway, what else can we do? We feel depression is. If I could think of some more parodies, but nothing's coming to mind right now, except it's just drawing a blank. So, hee-haw. I'll just say hee-haw. And that's all depression is hee-haw. And I'll tell you why. Because when we take care of it, we can laugh about it if we take care of it. And, I'm not going to say, see a doctor. I'm not going to say anything like that because, that's your personal choice. I can't recommend doctors. I can't recommend emergency rooms. What I will recommend, if your depression is more serious than what I'm talking about, then by all means, my friend, it's probably time to call a doctor. And only doctors can subscribe to potency drugs of the Ramsey scale. And I'm just basically, doing the best I can to help the people that I can. So anyway, when we feel depression, let's put a reversal and say serotonin. Happy. Shiny, happy people. Shiny happy people, shiny happy people. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, people. Time ticking away. So, it's two songs you might want to check out for depression. There's Tick Tock People by the One Brothers and Shiny Happy People by R.E.M. Yes, it's outdated, but You're Only Human by Billy Joel, another good one. But I want to describe more about depression before I go. It's like if I just thought of another type of negative scenario where, like a Jew in ancient Spain before Christ named the pay with pain, and rather say, what is the links between these crafts? Doctors and thieves both wear masks. Modern pay, meet magicians. Life is killing me. And by listening to typo negative is not the answer. Only I recommend only if you're medicated. If you're medicated, then I would say, yeah, listen to them. If you're not medicated, then I would say, get your butt to at least to some sort of physician, because there's something else that could be going on besides biochemical that's causing it too. You never know. You never know. You never know. So I got to end this video because it's going to end me. Well, actually, we have before 15 minutes. So this is a long video that I'm doing. So what I want to emphasize that, rather say, depression is like the weight of the world on my back. I see the future looks black. And what I must do, rather say, with the 357 Magnum, and I'm not talking about cable vision or Tom Selleck or self-preservation, unjustifiable existence. And sometimes we have suicidal thoughts. It depends on the duration of thoughts that you feel that way. That means your medication isn't working if you have, rather say, duration. I mean, of course, people may think about something like that here and there, but if you have a duration of it, that means your mind-wise, you're in a bad neighborhood, man. But rather say, the survivors of depression, it is what it is. It's a blocked action potential as far as what research knows about depression. And some people say it's their nature, like there's a spirit after them. Well, you never know. We never know in this world what is of what is. And, I find if you leave your silo to give people a benefit of the doubt, they like you a lot better, even if you don't totally believe everything. It's always good to do what's right and be a good person, be respectful, because you don't know where they've been through, you don't know where they're coming from, and all right, anyway, it's 13 minutes and 17 seconds. I couldn't do enough hypnotherapy in this one, but this is a nice pep talk about depression. Okay, and we are, let's see, good analogy before I go. Let's see. Hollywood, get out of there. Voodoo one. Got a bogey called life. And that life, it could be your friend if you bribe it. But it probably is your enemy. But rather say, no, depression is your enemy. And so is anxiety. And that's it for now. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And angelic wishes to all as far as guiding light. Thank you. Good day.